because it is not just a MCW World Championship match, but it is also the final match of the career of Cassidy Holland. Oh.
The champion thrives in these situations.
Wouldn't be the first, you know, Minji Holland family member to retire this season, of course, as we had CO Minji, who won her retirement match. I'm sure Cassidy will be wanting to go out the same way, but I'm sure he wouldn't be too upset at seeing his daughter win either. So, you know, I think John said it in the chat earlier, kind of a win-win for Cassidy, really. But as we go, an open brawl for all. Cassidy immediately jumping on, wasting no time. Kind of wanting to use this moment to prepare his daughter for her future in the business. So no surprise that he isn't letting her get off easy. But Kim Min-ji getting up. Cassidy dodging though. Gets the knee up. Goes for the knee. But Kim Min-ji moving out the way. Planting. Cassidy right down to the mat. Yes, Cassidy has 2 children in MCW. Kim Min-ji and Era Min-ji. Era Min-ji you would have seen at the World Cup in the last stream. They are sisters, and they are the relatives of, well, the children of Cassidy Holland and a previous wrestler we had in the company called CO Min-ji, which she retired at a PLE called Fight Fest to Jack Collins. And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Cassidy, you're in chat, but I believe that Kim Min-ji is the biological child of Cassidy and CO, whereas Era Min-ji is adopted from North Korea, I believe. They're both biological. I thought she was adopted. You said she was adopted to me. Oh, is CO North Korea? Oh, I got it mistaken then. I swear you told me differently. It's possible I just read wrong though as well, to be fair. But Kim Min-ji so far getting the better of her father. Taking him down with a headlock. Of course, not only is this a big moment, obviously, for Cassidy as well. You know, retirement matches are obviously a massive deal. But, of course, it's a big opportunity here for Kim Min-ji as well. This is her first opportunity to take home a singles title. She has had 1 title match before, but it was for the tag titles when she was part of Vixen with Misaki Ryoki. Cassidy kicking out before 1 there, letting his daughter know that he won't be so easy to put down. And she goes top rope, going for a moonsault to the outside. And not only, by the way, did CO win her retirement match, but also she put on an absolutely incredible match alongside Jack Collins, who was known as Magnum at the time. King Cassidy put on a banger as well. I mean, he's already been part of a Match of the Year contender in a triple threat at Full Moon with Noah Morrison and Henry King, of course. Kim Min-ji really taking the fight to Cassidy here. Wanting to prove to her dad that she is ready for this opportunity. And a beautiful rolling stunner from Kim Min-ji on the outside, and a leg drop. Oh yeah, Jack Collins mentioned he's winning the whole thing. Fuck you. We don't even know who's in the Rumble yet. No one was announced, because we're not like WWE. We don't announce who's in the Rumble, because that's lame. There's only a few people you don't know who are in it. Or that you know aren't in it, sorry. clothesline from Cassidy to take Kim Min-ji down to the floor.
Boot to the stomach. Oh. This is just nasty. Oh, it is aggression, just pure brutality. Easy.
Cassidy with a back breaker to Kim Min-ji. Goes for the pin. 1. And a kick out at 1 from Kim Min-ji.
Still has a great amount of fight in them. Not going to let it end like this. Finishes that series of strikes with one last.
Kim Min-ji rolling up though. But still the experience of Cassidy Holland allowing him to get there first, but he takes a lot of damage there. And a big drop kick from Kim Min-ji. But Cassidy rolling out the way there. I mean, if there's anyone that you'd expect to know Kim Min-ji's moveset, it would be Cassidy. And a pop-up cutter into the pin. 1, 2, 3. An easy, easy win for Kim Min-ji against Cassidy Holland.
That match deserves another look, folks.
As she is now your MCW World Champion, ending the career with a move that she learned directly from her dad in the cutter. You could not pass the torch in a more poetic light here. And Kim Min-ji is your new MCW World Champion. And that's the end, officially, of the career of Cassidy Holland. As Kim Min-ji lifts up the belt. And also, here's a big bit of information for you. Not only is this her first singles title, but she is the first woman to ever capture a world championship. So every single thing you see in MCW, either in-game, in the Discord, the Twitter, any graphics, editing, video, anything, all done by me, on my own. By hand as well. I don't use any of that AI shit. Nothing like that. It's all me. I do it all. Because I'm the GOAT! Yes, we are an AI-free server. I don't use fucking AI for anything. Fuck AI. I know some people use AI for their calls, but like, fuck it. You'll never catch me doing that shit. I painstakingly make all my shit. I coded a whole ass website for you lot. Anyway. We go into the International Championship match. Of course, it's safe to mention that these two have been in matches with each other to the second. This is the third time, sorry. They faced one-on-one once, in which Elena actually beat Olivia. And then they were both in the triple threat with John Black at Comeuppance. It was supposed to only be a vote for a one-on-one match, but both Elena and Olivia, the crowd, the fans of MCW, voted that they both deserved that opportunity as much as each other. Can't drop secret noise like that. Well, of course she's fucking huge, MD. Have you not... do you know the family she comes from, brother? Of course, as well, both of these women have... you know, they have... they are currently both doing relatively well in the World Cup as well, what's safe to mention. That's tournament still going on. There's one more week of group stage matches after this. I also want to give everyone a heads up, by the way, for the Rumble match when we get to it. The only people that will get their entrance music played will be number 1 and number 2. The rest of the entrants can't, purely on the basis of, if I had to play it, half of the entire match would get copyright striked several times in the YouTube upload. A springboard stunner into the pin, but a kick out at 1. But yeah, so obviously, because normally I just cut out the entrance parts, whereas if I had to play the music mid-match when they're coming out, it'd be too much. It'll be the same exact reason, you know, and stuff like that. So you'll have to just ignore the fact that the entrance music can't be playing. Especially because most people's entrance music as well takes like a few seconds minimum to start because of the fact that, you know, like, it's made for actual entrances and not... Because the Royal Rumble entrances are obviously very rushed and they just kind of run down to the ring, so... Just know that that won't happen. The music won't be playing, which is a shame. It would be nice to play the music because of recognition and stuff, but we don't really need to recognise that much because the graphic comes up instantly. I believe so, because I think the match rating HUD is the thing that gives the numbers entrance on the Royal Rumble. I'm pretty sure me and John figured that out once. Elena's final opponent is John in the World Cup group. It is true. And John needs to win that match as well if he wants to get himself out of that relegation zone. Or elimination zone, I guess. And a big Superman punch from Olivia Claire. What the fuck? Olivia Black. Apologies. And into a lovely DDT. Goes in for the pin. 1, 2 to retain. And a kick out at 2 from Olivia. Elena Claire. Sorry, I don't know why I keep messing their names up. Fucking hell. A little bit of MCW lore here, before backstage lore. Before both of them started to perform really well, that was actually the low-key, one of the rumoured plans when Elena was traded to Strike. 1, 2, and the spinning back fist was out of nowhere, but it wasn't enough to secure the title. But yeah, when Elena was traded to Strike, one of the discussed plans was Olivia and Elena tag team. But obviously decided against it, and it looked like Elena Claire was going for that code breaker, but Olivia Black caught her and put her into a power slam and then the running leg drop.
Look at this, just what a barrage of stops.
Also, to whoever is able to, when we get to the Rumble match, I would like a bit of help. I know I already have John on board for this, but you know, the more the better, right? If people that are able to, again, I don't want people to take away people's focus. If you're able to multitask, it would be very helpful if people would take notes on who eliminates who in the Rumble, and mainly the order they were eliminated in, or ordered by. That would be nice to have help with, because I will be trying my best, but obviously with commentating and all that stuff, it's a lot to keep track of, and it would be one of those things where if more of us had the same thing, because obviously I will if we're unsure, I will just re-watch the match before upload anyway, like I will always watch it back when uploading anyways, so, you know, I will end up watching it back anyways, but it's just, you know, to maybe get a base idea out of things. That would be very helpful. Thank you, Alex and Brad, and obviously thank you to John as well, because I already know he's not strong. Casey, I wouldn't expect you to, because I don't think you're going to recognise most of the people just on appearance alone. Because most of the Rumble are people not in the World Cup, I don't think. Just because the World Cup is, like, so not that many people. 1, 2, 3! Olivia Black retains against Elena Claire. It's the first time the International Championship has been retained since Francis Sharp. Pretty routine defense. Not one of Elena's usual 5 stars, I'll say that. But, you know, I think the game is having us, you know, slowing us down for the Rumble. You know, it knows the Rumble's there. You know, it knows the Rumble's on this match, and it just knows that that's going to carry the show on its own. Better than comeuppance and stand up with comeuppance. To be fair, comeuppance actually, like, as matches, wasn't that bad. Oh, the referee's fuming. Referee doesn't want to give it to her.
There were a few
But yes, the comeuppance wasn't that bad. This walked off the 2K22 soundtrack. This would have absolutely fit in. It might. I think it was on a soundtrack at some point. I could be wrong. Love that design. Thank you, Casey. I appreciate it. And Free Radicals taking it. Brody Murray taking it on to Ben Brooks. And a power driver to Kari Kelly immediately from Ricky Riley. And an elbow into the stomach of Brody Murray. And a chop to Ricky Riley, hanging him, using the ropes. Brody Murray throwing Kari Kelly into the corner. But Ben Brooks immediately coming to help his tag partner. And a drop kick to the legs. And a super kick from Kari Kelly into a suplex to Big Brody Murray. And an axe handle to Ben Brooks to send him down as he now lifts up Kari Kelly, but Kari Kelly slipping out of the grips. And this is a major opportunity. You can't debut with much higher stakes, to be fair, than becoming a #1 contender for the tag titles in your very first match. And either one of these teams will get that honor tonight if they're able to pull it off. And it has been Free Radicals so far that have looked like they've been the stronger team as far as this match does go. Kari Kelly specifically is looking very dominant and strong. But Ricky Riley with a leg takedown to Kari. Ben Brooks looked like he was going to get a weapon, but got back in to help his tag partner here. Ben Brooks with a drop kick to send Brody Murray to the outside. Ricky Riley currently doing a 1v2 in the middle of the ring, which is going to be hard for anyone to take on. Ricky Riley threw it in the corner. Brody Murray looking to throw Ben Brooks into the steps, but Ben Brooks returns himself to throw Brody Murray there. Ricky Riley getting up. I have no idea what that was. I think it was a sliding clothesline, but the animation got all fucked there. Goes in for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Survival Instinct trying to take the #1 contendership home early. And a drop kick from Kari Kelly to Brody Murray. But Kari Kelly still down, clearly getting the after effects of that sliding clothesline. Or jumping clothesline, sorry. Then a super kick from Brody Murray. And a moonsault attempt from Kari Kelly, but Brody Murray dodges, and Ricky Riley dodges. And a standing Spanish fly from Kari, though. Kari with a suplex.
Steering clear there. Hooked up.
Kari Kelly goes for the crossbody, but it massively misdirects. And Ricky Riley coming to the aid of their tag partner, locking in the sharpshooter. And Kari Kelly taps out to the sharpshooter from Ricky Riley.
There's another gander who made this tornado tag match such a memorable one.
That was really fucking quick. I did not expect it to be that quick. All it took was one sharpshooter. I mean, well, to be fair, she did take a signature from him earlier, because that jumping clothesline, as scuffed as it was, that is a signature of his. But yeah, she tapped immediately. Cassidy versus Kim may have lasted longer.
Here are your winners.
But it's Survival Instinct that are your #1 contenders ahead.
This was truly
Well, after this match.
tornado tag match, guys. Taking on multiple opponents simultaneously is no easy task, but these two really took it in stride.
There we go. Right. Okay. And a big springboard clothesline from to the back from Aiden Storm to Gavin. They didn't want to grapple each other at all there. I mean, the next entrant isn't coming in, so I think we're fine. But yeah, we have Gavin Storm and Aiden Storm opening up the Royal Rumble here. A lot of history here, you know, of course, longest reigning tag champs of all time. The second highest reign of any kind in MCW. A face plant to the mat. And of course, Gavin as well is doing incredible in the World Cup at the moment as well. He is currently second in his group. Whereas Aiden Storm, of course, not in the World Cup at all. Of course, these two did face off at Comeuppance in a tag match, also featuring Arya. And Aiden Storm going for the elimination, but Gavin Storm immediately just pushing him off. That's fair enough. I mean, to be fair though, John, you can at least chat for this bit because, you know, they're probably not going to get an Elin for a little bit of time. Aiden Storm putting him into the corner, but Gavin fighting his way out. And a power slam from Gavin Storm to Aiden Storm. I mean, they're locking in a submission, but that's not really going to help you in a Royal Rumble. I mean, it can maybe wear down your opponent. And here we go with the first entrant. I know you guys already know who it is, but I'm going to have to commentate it as if, you know, ready for the YouTube upload, you know? So, and it's Andre Cruz, the Road to Glory briefcase holder. Coming in. And Aiden Storm looking for the elimination on Gavin here. And getting help from Andre Cruz. Andre, of course, has been watching the World Cup closely to, you know, help his own chances. Realise how much of a threat Gavin is. But Gavin fighting his way out of this 2v1. But no friends can be made in the Rumble as Andre Cruz immediately blindsiding Aiden Storm. Of course, one could say maybe Andre doesn't actually need this win. I mean, of course, being the Road to Glory briefcase holder. You know, if he wanted his match at Final Destination, he can just take it. But that is what is on the line here. It will decide the first World Championship competitor for the Final Destination PLE, the final show of the season. Gavin Storm throwing Andre Cruz to the apron. Life was your pick to win. What number wise? 22. That's the kind of like number that this game loves, you know, long enough that they can build up some finishers and stuff by the final four, you know, but still fresh enough that they're not battered and bruised by it, you know. And a suplex from Gavin to Andre. Normally you go for the pin combo there, but obviously couldn't. And now we're getting to our fourth entrant in this Brawl for All Rumble. And Andre Cruz going for the elimination on Aiden Storm, but he gets the legs up to keep himself in this match. As Apathy is running down to the ring. Another person who's been insanely strong in this World Cup so far. Trying to go for the elimination on Aiden Storm immediately. And Gavin goes for the eliminate. Okay. I have no idea what just happened to Andre Cruz. But Apathy eliminates Aiden Storm. Is Andre just going to stand there? Is Andre just going to stand there? Apathy eliminates Gavin Storm. I mean, Aiden Storm, sorry. I mean, I believe Gavin eliminated Andre, but I have no fucking clue what just happened. We're just going to say that he shoulder tackled him. Hang on, I just want to pause this. I want to see if he's still counted in the match. Okay, he's not counted in the match. Okay, so he's just going to be glitched there for the match, guys. We're going to have to ignore that. I'm so sorry that he's just going to be stood there for the whole match, but we can't do much about that. Oh, shit. Thank you for the raid, The Greens. I appreciate that. You're watching our personal eFeds version of the Royal Rumble currently. We are a little bit glitched, so you'll have to apologise seeing Andre Cruz just stood there. Because, you know, he's just kind of... The game is glitched. But he is stood there, you know. He do be there. But Gavin going for the elimination and apathy here. Of course, Gavin and these are the two... these are the two people left in this match at the moment. Number 1 and number 4 entrant both have an elimination each. I know he eliminated himself, but like I think that's the game's fault though. I think he did get shoulder tackled by Gavin, and it was just because I think it's because him and Aiden were so close together, it fucked the lock up, and then he just kind of jumped down. So you know, you have to ignore that. But number 5, Ryan Ross. This was the last entrant that we saw in the last one before it corrupted in the universe mode. Fucking Jesus Christ. Thank you for the follow, The Greens. That scared the shit out of me. Gavin was going for the immediate elimination on Ryan Ross there, but it didn't work out. Still trying it, though. Apathy. Thank you for the follow, Tommaso Ciampa 420. And a big boot from Apathy. Ryan Ross tries to get the blind side on the behind of Apathy, but she sees it coming. And a super kick. Oh, the Grems, I don't have many commands set up. I apologise. If that's a command, I'm not familiar with it. I love that the YouTube upload is just going to have Andre Cruz stood there the entire time. Ryan Ross going for the elimination on Apathy here. This would be big news. The ropes are glitched. This has just been a glitchy-ass match, but, you know, we expected it, you know. At least we get to have a match, you know. Oh, the camera zooms in on Gavin Aura farming. MD, you're gonna have a difficult time being able to roleplay why Andre's just stood there the whole time. Bro, it's locked the fuck in. He goes to the head, but Gavin knocking down both people there with one punch. Well, not knocking them down, but, you know, rocking them anyway. 26 viewers, by the way, might actually be the record of the most amount of people we got in a stream. And Gavin Storm going for the elimination on Apathy here. Is Ryan Ross going to join him? And he is. This is going to be a hard situation for Apathy to get out of. But she does get out of it. And here we go. We are on the next entrant. Here in this Brawl Rumble. And Apathy has some backup. I will say, I don't know if they're going to attack each other. I have them set up as allies in game, but I don't know what that actually does. So, we're going to hope it doesn't stop it. If it does happen, so for anyone in future, if tag teams attack each other, or like, you know, allies attack each other in this, you're just going to have to run the whole, like, you know, may the best person win type, you know, storyline here, you know? In roleplay, you know? That's all I'm going to say. And Annika immediately taking Gavin Storm down. Mother like daughter, and Apathy's got Ryan Ross on the ropes. And Apathy with a second elimination in this match, eliminating Ryan Ross. It's 2 elims for Apathy here tonight. Gamma Man is... I do remember Gamma Man. And Annika going for the elimination on Gavin Storm. Apathy not helping her daughter, though. Maybe wanting to see what she can do and letting her learn on her own. And Annika getting the elimination on Gavin Storm. That's a huge elimination for Annika. But now this is where they're going to go for each other because there's only 2 left in the ring. So that's rather unfortunate storyline-wise. You know, you're just going to have to run the whole may the best person win, you know? That's what you're going to have to run with, unfortunately. I apologise. And a super kick from Annika to Apathy. Because there may be a few cases of, you know, allies eliminating people in this match. So I am letting you know that it is a possibility. So hopefully no one gets salty about it. You know? And the step up in Zaguri to Apathy.
Have to find a way to stay in this thing. Avoid elimination at any cost.
You know, it could be a respect spot, you know? And Annika eliminating Apathy. She's now stood alone, waiting for the next person to come in the ring after eliminating Apathy. As Tyler 6 is coming into the ring. She's running the ropes, getting herself hyped. And dodging Tyler 6 there. Two relative newcomers. Reversal after reversal here. Two newcomers within MCW here. Obviously, Tyler 6 still in the World Cup. Still has a chance to get his World Championship shot at Final Destination from there. In case, you know, if he's not successful here. 7 is an early place to enter. And he's trying to get Annika out early. Not at 6 is a missed opportunity. Oh, fuck, you're so right. I should have done that. Oh, my brain didn't even think to do that. Maybe it was a 6-7 joke, you know? Maybe, you never know, you know? Tyler 6 at 7. Thoughts? And a beautiful moonsault from Annika from the top rope. Okay, sorry, Brad. Annika, it looks like she was going to go for the elimination on Tyler there, but Tyler managing to step in the ropes quick enough. Annika returning there. Tries to punch him down from the apron. Dropping Annika face first onto the ropes. I'm hoping the 2-minute intervals aren't too long for this, but, you know, we have a lot of pay-per-view to make up for considering how fast the other matches were. A Kamagoye from Tyler 6. The man representing Wales in the World Cup. And a BFT. Into a H-bomb. As we now going into entrant number 8. For the match with the Rumble. I do as well. And it's Owen O'Rourke. Now the Owen O'Rourke's got a choice here. Is he going to come to his aid of his daughter-in-law? Or has he got... Clearly not. He's got debts to settle with the elimination of his wife. Annika managing to dodge the forearms from Owen O'Rourke there. Of course, another man that is in the World Cup currently, but he is struggling. And it is a new attire for Owen. I did forget to mention it's a new look for Owen debuting here. And a pop-up cutter from Owen O'Rourke. Not to Owen O'Rourke, sorry. Yep, I made it. It's a good attire, Apathy. I like it. And Tyler 6 getting some good offense here as he goes in for the pedigree. But Annika planting Tyler down to the mat. And a nice power slam. And Owen with a huge clothesline. Yeah, Brad, no more shirtless Owen, unfortunately.
Placed him in the corner here. He's in a bad way, but still has something left.
And Tyler getting his elbows up. And a back breaker from Owen.
Trying her best to fight out of harm's way.
I am too hyper for so. Listen, I would prefer you to be hyper than dead in the chat. You know what I mean? We all know I hate it.
Could be moments away from being sent over the top rope. Ooh, nasty shot to the throat.
And a low kick from Tyler. As we go into entrant number 9. And I think Owen might have just inadvertently saved Annika from getting eliminated by Tyler 6, and D-Way has joined the Royal Rumble. Or the Brawl for All Rumble, I should say. Keep forgetting that we have a different name for it. Tyler 6 looking to go for the elimination on Annika. Tyler 6 gets eliminated by Owen O'Rourke. And then D-Way eliminated by Owen immediately after. Daughter-in-law versus father-in-law.
Oh, that's gonna sting your back. Fighting to get this elimination. This is how you spoil someone's night.
And Owen looking to eliminate Annika here.
Going for the ride.
And a huge follow-away slam.
He's looking a little worn down now. Boom! Read that one.
There is now 3 people currently leading with the most elims. There's 3 people on 2, and they're all from kind of the same family. Apathy, Annika, and Owen O'Rourke all on 2 elims each.
Propped up in the corner. Gets slammed.
Annika with a power slam to Owen O'Rourke as she climbs to the top rope. It's risky to go top rope in these rumbles as we now go into entrant number 10. And a avalanche code breaker from the top rope. And entrant number 10.
Here he comes.
That is not right.
Truth is near. Time to see if he can go the distance.
That's not right.
Vicious.
Okay, so I might have messed up a number. Because that's not who I had in there. But it's fine. But John Black eliminating Annika. Okay, so I missed that. I missed up 1 number. I don't know when that other person's going to come in, which is slightly worrying.
Barrel suplex. Devastating. Able to slip out of that one. Big
Oh yeah, it's not father-in-law, sorry, it is stepdad. Yeah, apologies. That's my fault.
waist slip. Yeah, raw power there. Spine buster.
John Black looking for his second elimination on Owen now.
To gain the
But Owen gets the elbow up and a big boot. Oh, that's really going to bother me because I actually don't know
knee strike to the back.
where the person that was supposed to come in at 10 is going to come out. So I don't remember messing that up.
DDT connects.
I must have done, but I don't remember.
Fends off the attack with
Because I know they're definitely in the match. I remember putting in the
double knees.
name in, but yeah. Oh well.
Senton connects.
And a coffin drop from the bottom rope.
Rolling through, not finished yet. Here it comes. And down with Piper's
And a slam
kick.
back down to the mat. As he picks Owen up.
Hoisting up their opponent.
So a rock bottom variant.
A spine buster. Here
Oh, pizza rolls. Never had them, but they sound nice. And who is coming in at number 11?
Asuka cutter. Boom. What a shot. And look who's out.
Okay, right. So they just got swapped around. Okay. That was supposed to be number 10. And an elimination from John Black to Owen O'Rourke.
That's it. Eliminated. She fights back with the counter. These two are finding an answer for everything.
Minji, someone who's been impressive since the since her debuting in the World Cup, and locking in the guillotine on our Minji immediately.
They're not going to last long. What would a
Okay, so basically I think what I did is I set Era to come out at 10. I must have just accidentally set John Black to also come out at 10, so it just kind of switched the roles and moved Era to 11. So hopefully the rest of the Rumble is fine, though. A little bit upsetting because, you know, it's kind of relevant to who would have come after John Black, but it's okay. Goes for the springboard cutter, but massively misjudges the distance. Catches the elbow of Era Minji. Era Minji gets her elbows up, though, to prevent John from dragging her to the ropes. And a drop kick. John Black got Era Minji on the shoulders. And an avalanche attitude adjustment to Era Minji. And Era Minji hanging from the ropes. And John Black now with the most eliminations in this match. With 3 eliminations. And who's going to come in to face him? And it's a ghost from John Black's past. Sawyer Ace. Coming in and John Black wasting no time. Going in against his former foe. This is a man that has not been seen in like 4 or 5 months. Of course, had a quite personal feud with John Black, a man that, you know, mentored him. But John Black, no love lost immediately with the pile driver. And he tries to eliminate the student immediately, but Sawyer Ace gets his legs up.
Swinging the elbow to halt the offense. Springboard, but nobody home. Owen fights back.
And if there's any man that will throw John off his game, it will be Sawyer Ace. That man knows how to get in the head of John Black. Tormented him for months. The guillotine still locked in though. John just trying to do as much wearing and tearing to Sawyer Ace as possible, but Sawyer gets out of the hold. And a big shoulder tackle from John Black. As Sawyer Ace pushes him off. Running to the ropes. Taking him down. Flat and a neck breaker, on the shoulders of Sawyer Ace. As he now gets there to power lift John Black in the air, marching around the ring. As we count down to our number 13 entrant. Unlucky number 13. And it's Kieran Black coming in now. Immediately showing that he's ready to take on. And a kick to the chest of John Black. And immediately planting him down to the mat. And a Superman punch to Sawyer Ace. Kieran Black has come in this firing. But a swinging neck breaker from John Black. Sawyer Ace though right behind him. And a power bomb. Into a second power bomb. Into a third powerbomb from Sawyer Ace. Kieran Black going for the elimination on Sawyer Ace here. Can Sawyer Ace's ring rust be a problem here? And a running bulldog from John Black. Sawyer Ace with the DDT. And then a beautiful return from Kieran Black. These 3 are having a lovely little bit of chemistry sequence between them here. It's just a constant back and forth. And a lovely suplex. John Black gets Sawyer Ace to his feet. Sawyer Ace dodging John Black, getting him up onto the shoulders. Another power slam, sending him forwards, flat onto the mat. As he gets Kieran Black up. for an electric chair, potentially. Kind of a frontwards electric chair into a springboard moonsault from John Black. As Sawyer Ace gets the leg up and the headbutt. But Kieran Black returns. This is actually a genuinely incredible sequence between these three. And the sunset flip to get Sawyer Ace away. And now John Black trying to go for the elimination on Sawyer Ace, but he gets the knees up as we go into the number 14 entrant as Brad Collins making his way into the ring. The first former world champion to make his way in this match. Picking up Kieran, immediately going for Kieran Black. Big suplex from John to Sawyer Ace. And Kieran with that rolling senton. And another suplex from John. That nearly sent Sawyer right out of the ring. And Kieran Black looking to go for the elimination on Brad Collins, but Brad getting the elbow up. And a twisted DDT. And John Black really taking the fight to Sawyer Ace. As he's going for the elimination, and he does. That puts John Black at 4 eliminations. Oh, Sawyer Ace was a surprise entrant and had an incredible little kind of a little triple threat match between him, Kieran, and John. It was actually genuinely incredible. Until John eliminated him to get his 4th elimination in this match. He's running riot. Puts the package power driver onto Kieran Black. And throws him out. Trying to go for elimination number 5. And he does. But Brad Collins from right behind takes his chance and taunts the crowd. Brad Collins. And it's LJ Freeman. The MCW graveyard is coming to life here. And of course, history between these two men, as it was LJ Freeman versus Brad Collins in the Ruler of the Ring final. But Brad Collins having no happiness for a return with an immediate elimination to LJ Freeman. Probably the shortest in this entire match. And now it comes Reagan Knight immediately. I think the entrance gets sped up when there's only one person in the ring. Which is, that's an actual good change. I don't mind that. Because I don't want them just sat there hanging around. And Reagan Knight, someone who, again, has her allyship with Brad Collins through the Fallen. But, wants to be able to prove what she is capable of consistently. And some punches to the stomach of Reagan Knight. Reagan Knight getting an elimination on Brad would be huge. She nearly got it there. But she misjudged the shoulder tackle. And a big suplex to the former World All-Star Champion of MCW. And a Hurricane Rana from Reagan Knight here. And planting the back of the head of Reagan Knight down.
He's taken on some damage at this point. Oh, did we just see a tooth fly out?
John Black currently leading the way in terms of eliminations. Brad Collins could definitely be on charge to beat that, though, if he's able to get the elimination of a faction, a fellow faction member in Reagan Knight. And the arm hip toss there. Brad catching the kick. Planting a right bound to the mat again. I was hoping that the LJ Freeman would last a little bit longer, but it just didn't, unfortunately. But at least it got some reactions, that's the main thing. And Andre Cruz looking for the elimination on Reagan Knight. Reagan Knight gets the legs up here. And who's going to come in next at number 17? Jack Collins. And the real question is, will he align himself with any member of the Fallen in the ring right now? And you'd think it would be Reagan being his tag partner, but again, it's that anyone can win mentality, and he gets the elimination on Reagan Knight.
And he turned it around. Hoisted up. This is outrageous power. The military press.
And the power slam from Brad Collins.
Beautiful gator roll.
Locking in the submission on Jack Collins now.
Great way to disorient your opponent.
This is a brother-on-brother violence.
Blow to the abdomen gets them out of that.
Superman punch. Into the coffin drop.
Through the air.
Trying to take Brad to either the corners or the ropes to go for elimination. But Brad
Still fighting back. Look
going to try and do the same. But Jack Collins getting the elbows up. The return clothesline for Brad Collins.
What a counter. Elbow.
Also, to be fair, John, I think I'm doing a good job at keeping. I'm doing a good job at keeping the eliminations. So you feel free to talk in the chat and stuff now. You don't have to do it. I'm doing it pretty consistently.
Awaken your arm. Force the move by throwing an elbow into the midsection.
And Brad with a big boot to Jack Collins. Jack Collins with the high running knee.
Number 18.
As we count down to entrant number 18. Jack Collins takes down Brad. He's taken down 2 members of his own faction as Doug Foster finds his way into this match now.
Turns it around. Elbow thrown. Saying
Coming in at number 18. A original of MCW. This is the interesting thing about Rumbles. You get people that going up against each other that have never faced each other. Yeah, if you want to, John. Yeah, I've got it, like, on lock. I probably should have made the entrance 1 minute. I feel like 2 minutes are a bit long just because, like, nobody's, like, staying in the ring that long. But it's fine. It does mean that the order of the final 10 is just not really what I would have imagined it being, but that's okay.
And he counters. It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that
And
time.
Doug returning with kicks and strikes
Beautiful elbows.
to Jack Collins.
Kick too. His body is showing the effects of this match. This makes you a target in a Royal Rumble. You start to look like an easy elimination. Jeez, that
And
continued
a lovely German suplex to Doug Foster there. And Jack looking for that elimination on Doug Foster.
Trap the arm.
And a swinging neck breaker from Doug Foster. He goes for a springboard leg drop, but Jack Collins rolls out the way.
Costly. Caught with the elbow. Ooh. Number 19.
As we count down to entrant number 19.
Look who it is.
As we see Wayne Evans making his way to the ring now. And Jack Collins going for the elimination on Doug Foster. Will Wayne Evans aid in this elimination? And he is helping. Will this be enough to get Doug Foster out though? It isn't. And a stunner from Jack Collins to Doug Foster. But Wayne Evans goes in for a clothesline, but Jack Collins with the reversal. And a running knee from Jack Collins.
I think we know what he has in store next.
Goes for the super kick,
That away.
but rolls out the way. Wayne Evans trying to take Jack Collins to the corner.
Gut ends that.
Jack Collins trying to run away for a bit of space, but he just runs it straight into a suplex from Doug Foster. Dropped on top of the ropes now. And another stunner from Jack Collins. He is running riot in this Brawl for All Rumble so far. As he's going for the elimination on Wayne Evans, and he does. And Doug trying to get the big boot elimination, but doesn't quite get enough on it to be able to prevent that from happening. As Jack Collins, if he gets one more elim, he's actually tied with John Black for the most elims in this matchup.
Right to the kidneys from behind. Uh-oh. Oh, you kidding me. Back of his neck.
But it's hard to bet against Jack Collins with the amount of offense that he is showing so far. If Jack wins, he has to relinquish his win to someone else. He has to pick somebody else to take his place. He cannot go for a singles title this season. And a powerbomb from power slam, from Jack Collins. And a jumping BFT as we now go into entrant number 20. We're in the final 10 now. As it's one half of the MCW Tag Team Champions, MD Silver. Will he be able to focus on this match, or will he have his mind preoccupied with, of course, there being new #1 contenders declared earlier tonight in Survival Instinct? MD Silver wasting no time, going straight to Doug Foster. Tries to take him to the ropes, but Doug getting the elbows up to fight his way out of it. But Jack Collins is not quite done with Doug. And neither's MD, as it seems. Jack Collins with a big drop kick to the face of MD Silver.
Kick connects. And there's more.
And a standing Spanish fly from Jack Collins. And Doug Foster planting Jack Collins down. And a chop to the chest, but it's returned with a kick by Doug Foster. Owen, not to be that guy, but you might be a bit disappointed. I didn't get a response over that, so. Doug Foster throwing Jack Collins into the corner. Oh, trust me, we all remember Uncle Laser. Some kicks to the chest and then head. And then the running knee once more from Jack Collins, who gets up for a coffin drop from the middle rope. As we count down for entrant number 21. Doug Foster kind of allowing MD Silver to get back here. And a stunner from Jack Collins. And MD Silver may have backup, but these two aren't like an actual out-and-out tag team usually, so, you know, maybe there may be no love lost. It's very much a best man wins between these two. Planning him down. And a Superman punch from Jack Collins. And another stunner from Jack Collins. And MD Silver eliminated by Jack Collins. Jack Collins is now drawn with the most elims in this match, with John Black. And a coffin drop from Doug Foster, picking up Francis Sharp. And Francis Sharp gets eliminated by Doug Foster. It's a big elimination for Doug. As it is still Jack Collins and Doug Foster. For context, these two have been in the ring for a hot minute now. And it's these two that stand on top every time that someone else gets eliminated. Could both of these men go all the way to the end? But of course, only one of them can get that Final Destination World Championship match. And Doug Foster dodging. But isn't enough to dodge more strikes from Jack Collins. But Doug Foster gets a hold of him there. But Jack Collins gets the elbow up.
Find some payback with their own reversal.
And a neck breaker into a suplex from Doug Foster.
Number 22.
As we now go into entrant number 22. And Doug Foster planting Jack Collins onto the mat. And Masaaki Ryoki comes in at number 22. And I think the entrance of Masaaki Ryoki has actually distracted Doug from getting the elimination on Jack Collins. The coffin drop from Doug Foster to Masaaki Ryoki. But Jack Collins going for the elimination here. As she steps back in the ring though. And the Hurricane Rana from Jack Collins. And a super kick from Jack Collins. But Doug Foster. And Jack Collins gets the elbows up.
Well placed elbow to break up the maneuver. Striking combination.
And Masaaki now taking the fight to both men in the ring. But Doug with the reversal into the crossbody. Jack Collins trying to take advantage. But Doug Foster's the one that's throwing Jack towards the ropes. And Masaaki wriggling her way out of here. And Jack Collins with the stunner to Masaaki. And Doug Foster's got her up now. Throwing her towards the ropes. As he's going for the elimination. But Masaaki rolls in under the ropes just in time. Going for the elimination again. And I think both Jack and Doug eliminated Masaaki there.
Everything he can do to create space here.
What a knee to the face.
Big time moment.
She always does shit when I want her to do well.
This could be the winning number.
And why are these people just staying in the ring this entire time? And Diego coming in at number 23. Like, it would be... listen, I'm happy for these two to be in the ring this long, but it would be fucking nice to see some people actually, like, be able to perform without these two just wasting their finishers every single time on the new person rather than just eliminating each other for once.
Ooh, and he stops that.
Yeah, see, it doesn't happen again. But with that, Jack Collins has the most elims in this match now at 5. With that joint elim on Masaaki. Hurricane Rana from Diego Barbosa.
And into the corner he goes. Oh my goodness.
Stop right there.
And a stunner from Jack Collins that he won't capitalise on. And Diego Jack's on the rings, but no, he gets his legs up because of course he does.
Someone's in trouble.
Going for the elimination on Diego here.
Oh man, kick to the face.
Set him up. Russian leg sweep.
Big elbow. Super kick.
Super kick from Jack Collins.
Roundhouse kick. Scorpion
Big kicks from Diego Barbosa there. Doug Foster getting a dodge in.
flying Mayorana. Oh, and it's reversed.
Diego catches the kick.
has been hooked, looking for sliced bread.
Oh, and that was Diego going for a signature, by the way. He went for a code breaker, but Doug caught it.
Hoisting up their opponent.
And Doug once again planting Jack Collins to the mat, which won't see Jack Collins eliminated, as usual. Number 24 now. Diego Barbosa's got Doug Foster down, and he gets him out of the ring. The domination between these two is finally over, as Marty is coming out, and that is not what Diego wants to see. I don't know what he's doing high up there, but Marty wasting no time going right after Diego.
Connects with a counter. Oh, man. What a counter. Ali bent down. Russian leg sweep.
And Jack Collins tripping up Diego here.
Oh, great wherewithal there.
Diego went for the super kick on Jack Collins, but missed. And a standing Spanish fly from Jack Collins to Diego Barbosa. And Marty trying to get rid of Jack Collins, clearly just wanted to keep it between him and Diego, but Diego, I guess, you know, wanting to keep that unpredictability to make it harder for Marty.
Hooked up and
Marty with the driver. And a big super kick from Diego to Marty. Marty rolling out the way though now. And a suplex to Diego Barbosa. As he goes top rope into a moonsault.
that was beautiful. Forearm. What a combo. Bang. Just attacking the legs.
And Jack Collins with the reversal.
Teetering on the top
Diego
of his
going for the elimination on Jack Collins. And Marty assisting him. Clearly both of them just wanting it to come down between them. And Jack Collins has been eliminated in a joint effort between Marty and Diego. Rivals work together to have it come down to them. But we go into number 25.
And he's basically defenseless.
Who is going to be number 25 joining these two? The hatred of these two men in the ring. And the cutter to send Marty out. Or to send Diego out as Noah Morrison comes straight into it.
With a counter. Switches it around into a bulldog. He's managing
Noah Morrison returning that with a bulldog.
Yeah, showing he's got some fight left in him. Kick to the back.
And Noah
Look at this. Are we
trying to
about
eliminate
see an
Marty
elimination?
here.
Desperately trying to
Noah's someone who's been on an absolute tear in the World Cup as well. He's coming in some incredible form. He also beat the international champion, John Black, when he was the international champion just before the lead up to the World Cup as well. Could be an outsider shout to win the whole Rumble. But Marty getting out of the grip and a neck breaker.
crafty counter. Uh-oh.
With a Hurricane Rana to Noah Morrison.
Ouch.
And the standing Spanish fly from Marty to Noah Morrison. Noah Morrison climbing to his feet. But he gets a punch to the stomach of Marty. Of course, Noah as well has a lot of respect for Diego Barbosa, so maybe he's got a bit of that coming into this to, you know, support, you know, one of the people in MCW that he would probably call a friend. And another standing Spanish fly from Marty to Noah Morrison.
What grace.
And Marty with the DDT to Noah Morrison.
DDT. Oh man, this is crazy. And it's time.
And into a suplex.
It is getting crowded in there. He's bringing his A game at the moment. Yeah, he's unleashing
And a code breaker from Marty as we go into number 26.
landscape of this match.
And it is the European champion, Leon Grimes.
Scoop slam.
He has technically beat both of these men. Because he actually, Marty was involved in that fatal four-way that Leon Grimes won the international championship in. And of course he's beat Noah Morrison twice in international championship matches.
Kick lands. Countering that offense.
Leon Grimes, obviously, he's in the World Cup. Started very badly, but has had a good comeback to get himself into second in his group currently. Noah Morrison taking him to the corner, but Marty not letting him capitalise.
Sent to the corner.
Well, we'll see. It depends on, obviously, if he's, you know, there's a lot of contingencies there. That's if Kim's still holding it by that time, and it's if Leon Grimes is still holding it by that time. There's still a few pay-per-views that could change either one of those. And Noah Morrison looking to take Marty to the ropes here. And these are definitely three strong competitors to win this Rumble.
Side headlock applied. Good measure.
Don't know what zesty ass pose that Marty just did there. Leon Grimes rolling out the way and an enziguri. Returning with a stomach kick to Noah Morrison. Marty rolling out the way though. And Leon Grimes returning, but still getting caught by the punches and the chops of Marty. Into the step-up enziguri. And the side slam from Noah Morrison. And Marty with a big... Not Marty. Leon Grimes with a big power bomb. And Marty goes for the super kick. Diego rolling out the way. Leon Grimes. Sorry, I'm commentating on so many people here. And entrant number 27 is coming into the ring. And it's Ronan Wolf, another big man. And you know, it's as WWE say, it is the lucky number. Can he continue the luck of this number? But Leon Grimes not here for luck, trying to take and put an end to Ronan Wolf here. But Ronan Wolf not allowing Leon Grimes to get the advantage. And Noah Morrison, of course, got scores to settle with the European champion. Be a lovely bit of payback for him to be able to get the elimination. Not been an elimination in a while. Yeah, it's true. Andre Cruz has been missing this whole, match. And Ronan Wolf going for the elimination on Marty, of course. Remember, he did have a... he owed an open challenge from Marty and lost that title match, but he's eliminated him here in the Rumble. And a big clothesline from Ronan Wolf to take Noah Morrison down. And Leon Grimes taking Ronan Wolf down. Ronan Wolf rolling out the way. And Leon Grimes basically dropping the shoulder on Ronan Wolf to send him flying. But we have the big meaty man match here. Leon Grimes rolling down to the bottom of the ropes to catch his breath. And a power slam from Noah Morrison to Ronan Wolf here. And Ronan Wolf returning, going for the elimination on Noah Morrison, but he gets the legs up to stay in it. And Leon Grimes rolling out the way. As we now go into entrant number 28. Leon Grimes smashing the big men together and another big man coming in. Leon Grimes, this is not what you want to see. Going for the elimination on Ronan Wolf here. I think Noah Morrison was going to go and help Leon Grimes, but Harvey on her catching him with the back body drop first. It's three big men and Leon Grimes. And Leon Grimes once again dropping the shoulder on Ronan Wolf. Gets a high knee but doesn't connect all of it. Rolls out the way. And a big suplex from Ronan Wolf to Leon Grimes. And Ronan, of course, wanting to go after Harvey. They have that history. And Leon Grimes looks for the elimination on Noah Morrison, and Noah Morrison flinging him off. And the pop-up cutter from Noah Morrison to Leon Grimes. Ronan Wolf looking for the elimination on Harvey here. I think Noah Morrison is considering helping, but maybe he's considering against it, knowing that, Ronan Wolf probably wouldn't have helped him. Just waiting for Leon Grimes to get back to his feet. But Leon getting the elbow up. Harvey trying to get the elimination on Ronan Wolf here. And the standing moonsault from Leon Grimes to Noah Morrison. Noah Morrison catching the forearm here. Goes for the clothesline, but Leon Grimes ducks underneath. Throws him towards the ropes. And a sling blade from Leon Grimes. Ronan Wolf going for the elimination on Harvey here. And Leon Grimes potentially looking for the elimination. And he does. A drop kick to the ring. Sends Noah Morrison out of the Rumble. As he wastes no time putting offense into Ronan Wolf as we now go into entrant number 29. Harvey Unner going for the elimination on Leon Grimes here. Elijah Chambers is entering and Harvey Unner getting the big elimination on Leon Grimes. Harvey and Elijah exchanging blows. And Harvey flung out of the ring by Elijah Chambers. Elijah Chambers, of course, his story trying to make up for that 3 stages of hell loss that he had against Max Black at Comeuppance. But we still have the last entrant in this match remaining, number 30, the entrant that was earned to Clash due to the win against Strike in the scores at Standoff. Hand selected by Clash, and Elijah Chambers going for the elimination on Ronan Wolf, trying to make it so it just comes down to him and whoever is left. And he succeeds in his elimination. It's now down to him and whoever comes out next. The final 2. And it's Henry King, the man who captained Standoff. It makes sense the captain of Standoff being the captain of Clash at Standoff being awarded the number 30 spot. It does make sense. The suplex cutter from Henry King. This could be huge. Will Elijah get his shot back at the title? Or will Henry King, a man who has failed to capture the European Championship twice, will he be the one to capture the World Championship match at Final Destination? As he puts Elijah Chambers in the Tree of Woe. But Elijah getting the knee out. And the Pele kick from Elijah Chambers. Dropping him face first onto the ropes. It's down to these 2 men. Goes for the clothesline, but Henry King dodging out the way. And the springboard drop kick from Elijah Chambers.
Strike to the back. Got out of the way, but can he capitalize?
As Elijah is relatively dominant here. We have seen Elijah get quite dominant in that match against against Max Black. There was actually that moment where, you know, if the stars aligned, then Elijah wouldn't even be in this Rumble, as he would be the World All-Star Champion of MCW. But Henry King returning the punch. But Elijah with another reversal. And he's going for the pop-up cutter, and it lands. Elijah could do it here. And throws Henry King, and Elijah Chambers is your Brawl for All winner.
Here is your winner, the Undead Elijah. This was the perfect conclusion to a
After eliminating Henry King.
They have just stamped their ticket to the main event of WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, you have to believe this win is going to stick with them for a long time. Surviving against all these other superstars and standing tall here and now.
It is Elijah Chambers.